Good morning, class. In engineering, components often meet or penetrate each other: a pipe T-junction, two pipes joined, a chimney passing through a roof, a shaft entering a housing. The line where two solids meet is called the line of intersection, or curve of intersection. Drawing this line accurately is essential for manufacturing welded joints, calculating material quantities, and cutting pipes and ducts at the correct angles. WAEC technical drawing tests the intersection of simple solids, typically a cylinder intersecting another cylinder, a cylinder intersecting a prism, or a prism intersecting a prism. Today we study the principles and the basic case. The line of intersection is the locus of all points that lie on both solids simultaneously. Finding the intersection, general method. Step 1. In one view, identify where the surfaces of the two solids meet. Step 2. Use cutting planes and auxiliary planes to cut through both solids at several positions. At each cutting plane, find the resulting lines on each solid surface. Step 3. The intersection points of the lines from each solid at each cutting plane give points on the curve of intersection. Step 4. Connect these points smoothly, 4 curved surfaces, or with straight lines, 4 flat surfaces, to get the complete curve of intersection. For two prisms intersecting, the intersection is made up of straight lines, since prism surfaces are flat. For a cylinder intersecting a prism, the intersection involves both straight and curved lines. For two cylinders, the intersection is a smooth curve, often looks like a figured 8 shape in certain views. Nigerian industrial context: at Dangote cement factories, process pipes of different diameters branch off from main pipes. All the intersection curves are calculated and fabricated precisely. In NNPC oil refineries, complex pipe intersections must be welded perfectly to avoid leaks. Case 1. Two rectangular prisms meeting, e.g. a T-junction of two square tubes. Given, a horizontal square prism penetrated by a vertical square prism, smaller. The intersection consists of the outline of the smaller prism's cross-section, projected onto the surface of the larger prism. Procedure. Step 1. Draw the front view and plan of the two prisms in their correct positions. Step 2. In the plan view, the smaller prism appears as a square. Its corners give the lines of intersection. Step 3. Project the corners of the smaller prism's square cross-section from the plan to the front view. Step 4. In the front view, connect these projected points. The visible intersection lines are drawn solid, hidden ones dashed. Result: the intersection appears as a rectangle, the cross-section of the smaller prism, on the surface of the larger prism. Case 2. A horizontal cylinder penetrated by a vertical square prism. Method using generators, longitudinal lines on cylinder surface. Step 1. In the front elevation, draw the square prism penetrating the cylinder. Mark several horizontal generator lines on the cylinder, lines parallel to its axis. Step 2. In the plan end view, each generator line appears as a point on the circle. The square prism appears as a square. Mark where the square's edges intersect each generator. Step 3. Project these intersection points from the end view back to the front view, at the height of their corresponding generator lines. Step 4. Draw a smooth curve through the projected points. This is the curve of intersection. Note: more generator lines equals more points equals smoother, more accurate curve. WAEC typically requires 8 to 12 points for a cylinder intersection. Case 3. Intersection of two cylinders at right angles. The method is similar. Use generators on the horizontal cylinder, find where each generator intersects the vertical cylinder surface, and project back. The intersection curve can be quite complex. It is a three-dimensional curve that appears as a smooth sinusoidal-like shape in elevation views. WAEC technical drawing questions on intersection of solids. Question 1. What is a line of intersection and why is it important in technical drawing? Answer: a line of intersection, or curve of intersection, is the line, or curve, where two solids meet each other. It is important because in engineering fabrication, this line defines exactly where cuts, welds, or joints must be made. For example, when a branch pipe joins a main pipe, the exact curve of intersection must be marked on the main pipe before cutting the hole. Inaccurate intersection curves lead to poorly fitting joints and potential structural failures. Question 2. Describe the appearance of the intersection when a small square prism penetrates perpendicularly into a larger square prism. Answer. When a square prism penetrates another square prism perpendicularly, the intersection consists of 4 straight lines forming a rectangle, the outline of the smaller prism's cross-section, on the surface of the larger prism. Since both surfaces are flat, prism faces, the intersection lines are straight rather than curved. Question 3. When finding the intersection of a cylinder with another solid using the generator method, why are more generators better? Answer. The generator method finds individual points on the intersection curve by locating where each generator, longitudinal line on the cylinder, intersects the other solid. With only a few generators, only a few points are found, the curve can only be drawn approximately between them. More generators give more points, which allows the smooth intersection curve to be drawn with greater accuracy. Fewer points can result in a straight line approximation that misses the actual curvature. Question 4. For the intersection of 2 cylinders at right angles, describe what the curve of intersection looks like when viewed in the front elevation. Answer. In the front elevation, looking at the side of the horizontal cylinder, the curve of intersection appears as an S-shaped or figure of 8-like curve where the vertical cylinder penetrates the horizontal one. At the edges of the vertical cylinder, the intersection curve meets the outline of the horizontal cylinder. The exact shape depends on the relative diameters of the 2 cylinders. Question 5. State 3 real-world applications of the intersection of solids in Nigerian industry.